Well, hello and welcome to another Tribulation Soldier Sitrep, and this is probably, I think it's our fourth one now, I think, and I've been trying to build this particular feature for this year, for next year, and it's really going to function as, just to share with you guys where we're at the moment in writing the series, as well as other parts of our ministry. So yeah, it's a lot of learning. If you've sort of looked at our previous sit reps, very much at the moment of building and launching sort of thing, But at the same time, I've got quite a major sort of challenge to overcome. In that I had major surgery. I think if you've seen the previous ones, I had major surgery last year, which meant about a month in the hospital, 5 days in a breathing machine, and you guys, pretty much 6 to 12 months recovery. When I got home at Christmas time, had very little muscle mass on my legs, and my upper body was terrible. I mean, it was just gone. So building the leg muscle, it wasn't really a big deal. You go out walking and you go a bit further each day, and a bit further each day, and a bit further each day, and the leg muscles have really built back up to where they probably used to be. But the upper body's been a little bit different, and I don't know if you know how it feels to be quite physically weak up above. It's quite a strain, when you're lifting things or doing stuff for the kids and whatnot. So really, I've been using these YouTube videos and the things that we're developing at the moment to really try and build that upper body muscle, and try and sort of bring me back to the sort of physical health that I was in before. But it's always been on the up. I can't grumble. It's always been on the up. But one of the, I think, the most surprising things I've experienced during this time is post-traumatic stress. And I thought, in many respects, that a real case of post-traumatic stress would be soldiers, or people have been through a major trauma. And then, when I come to think about it, it was quite a major trauma. It was a very major trauma in our lives. I've never experienced something like that before. But it's been a strange side effect to try and understand, And I have two sort of ways of looking at it. In the first sense, I don't like it at all. Absolutely do not like it at all. However, I'm a Christian pastor, and what you tend to do, especially within the Tribulation Soldier series, is use your own experiences in those storylines or in those sermons that you preach and stuff. And so on that hand, it's almost you're a bit grateful for it, because you're really experiencing something that a lot of people have been through, especially in this kind of decade when we've had so many of our soldiers, our ally soldiers as well, you guys, in Iraq and Afghanistan, whatever we think about the politics, that it doesn't really matter when it comes to a lot of people suffering, families suffering quite a bit, And even if I'm seeing a little glimpse of what that post-traumatic stress feels like, I feel better equipped as a pastor to maybe help others. Yeah, the post-traumatic stress has been quite bad at times, I have to say. This was, irrespective of the hospital stay last year, this was always going to be our kind of launch year as the Tribulation Soldier series, and it's a gradual thing. It's a very gradual thing, like it always has been. But the post-traumatic stress, I'm sure many of you, there are a lot of you out there that understand it, is that for me, it's like your body just can't relax. My mind just can't relax. I don't lie down in bed and go, that just doesn't happen until I fall asleep. And some nights I can take 2 hours to go to sleep. Sometimes, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning before I drop off to sleep, and then I wake back up at 4 o'clock in the morning, bright as a bee. And other days I wake up at 9 o'clock and feel really low and stuff like that. So it's been very difficult to get into sort of routine with the Tribulation Soldier and the online ministry, But it's been the very thing that's kept me focused, I'll share more about what I actually went through in various other videos and stuff, But it's been very difficult to get into some sort of a sort of routine or a schedule. And a lot of the times with post-traumatic stress, getting into a good routine is normally one of the best ways to begin to combat that. But I'm beginning to understand it now, and I want to understand it. I want to understand why I can't tell my body to relax, why I can't decide to relax or decide to rest. It seems like your nervous system, has been so shaken that it's taken a long time to sort of get through. And I always knew that after the hospital stay, that the doctors are the experts. And they're saying 6 to 12 months. So in many respects, I've kind of written this year off as it were. You know, I've kind of written it off to really be making any big strides. You know, because I've kind of got to live with this and sort of get through that. You know, which isn't easy. Thankfully, you know, the kids are absolutely way past what happened. Sharon is most certainly, you know, really on the up now. You know, she's past her, you know, nightmares and cold sweats. She'd quite a lot of that. But I seem to be kind of maybe not going backwards, but on a bit of a plateau. You know, where I'm just not quite, still not quite where I want to be. You know, and you certainly can't decide that. You know, you certainly can't decide that at all. But continuing the build with the Tribulation Soldier series and forging that relationships with our partners, we've got quite a few partner ministries now. We've got a few playlist artists that are sort of connected to our ministry now as well. You know, so that's quite a lot of people to be sort of working with at the same time. You know, but all of them understand where I'm at. You know, and I think they all understand that. You know, that all of this is just sort of going to take time on our part. You know, but it has kept me really focused. You know, if you look at our YouTube channel that we're building this year, so quite a surprise to be building a YouTube channel, but it takes a little bit more work than you think, you know. But the YouTube channel's been so much fun. You know, we've been doing stuff with the kids. I've been doing motorbike videos, you know, mechanic videos, DIY videos, and obviously the motorbike vlogs and the Scottish tours, you know. And you know, it's been really enjoyable. It's kept me focused. You know, it's certainly kept me focused. And you know, you have a bad day and then you whip out in your big bike. You know, it's pretty good. You know, it certainly picks you right back up again. You know, but as a Christian, you know, I've always looked at it, you know, as though, you know, God can heal. You know, God can heal. I've seen Him do it many times, whether it's physical or emotional healing. I've seen Him do it so many times. And at times that's why it gets a little bit more frustrating for yourself, because you know that help is there and it's available. You know, but the other side of that, I come back to that. You know, where going through something means that you can really understand it. You know, and I think that's been my method. I think of sort of getting through this is just cracking on with you know, the social media videos, and which we've been thoroughly enjoying. Like I said in the last Sitrep, David and Emily are getting so involved, guys, and you know, as a parent, I'm just so proud, and I don't say that lightly. You know, they're so natural. I mean, we don't rehearse. I haven't rehearsed this. I just sat down to do it. We don't do any rehearsing, and they're just so natural. They just go for it, you know. And in some respects, you kind of learn from them to kind of, you know, take that rod out your back and relax, and you know, have some fun doing the videos and stuff, you know. But this part's very important, you know, because the Tribulation Soldiers is a 16-part ebook series. It's large, you know, and you know, releasing a couple of books each year means that, you know, we've got a few years ahead of us, just on releasing these books, you know. And of course, in this day and age, a business has to have a social media circle. It needs to have that platform around its website or its business, you know. And it's really no different from us. And I've certainly sort of came to the decision, you know, after being so happy with the social media schedule we have, of sharing about 8 social media videos each week. Now that sounds like a lot, it really does. But the idea is, you guys, is that on this Christian teaching and sermon side, you know, there's so many subjects, just so many, you know, and I need to have that in place, you know. And when it comes to all the family funsy stuff, you know, we need to have all that in place too. So what we decided to do is to continue on the way we're going on, always improving, always progressing, but keeping our videos really simple so that we can produce more. You know, because the filming of a video is the easy part, as many of you will know. Filming the video is a really easy part, but sitting down, editing it, just getting it right, you know, getting it up online, getting it ready, scheduling, you know, it's a lot of work just for one video. So if that process can just be totally simplified for us, then we can share more and get into all the subjects I really want to get into as part of our series. So yeah, you guys, I mean, that's us really. You know, we're still on that sort of path, and this is where I'm at the moment. And I know, you know, you guys, I share this Sitrep throughout our personal social media to all you guys round about. And I just thank you so much, you guys, for the support you've given my family. Not just in this past little while, but in the past 2 years while I've been going through these surgeries. You know, and you know, your prayers have never been wasted. Those prayers have upheld us. The prayers really sort of brought us forward, kept us, you know, really quite stable and on our feet, you know. And you know, although I have to go through this thing, you know, it's a great comfort to know that there's so many of you guys praying, you know. And I just thank you for that, you know, because this online ministry hasn't been an easy thing to build. It's pretty big. It's very, very big, in fact. And you know, it takes quite a lot of hard work and dedication. And like I said, you know, when you're going through like post-traumatic stress, then your schedule's quite erratic. It's very difficult to get into a real routine where you're being really efficient, you know. But basically, you guys, you know, especially towards our friends that have been supporting us lately, you know, I am pretty much writing this year off in a sense. It's saying that, yeah, 6 to 12 months really is the sort of recovery period for this, you know. You know, if I can't even get into a routine doing the Tribulation Soldier furlough, it's a normal job, you know. It's just not working, you know. It's in my own head. So I think even this video today kind of shows my sort of state of mind at the moment. I mean, I'm still quite, I don't know, a bit confused, still a bit edgy, I suppose, you know what I mean? But we're getting there. We're really getting there. And for those guys that have been watching our videos, I'm so glad you enjoy it, because I thoroughly enjoy doing it. And you know, like I keep saying in these videos, you know, I know what it's like to be housebound and in hospital. It's not nice, and I just hope that, you know, these videos aren't a case of, oh, look how great a life I'm having, because obviously that's not the case. Is to hopefully let you guys feel a part of that, you know, to let you feel like, you know, you're coming to the beach with us and the kids, that you're out on the bike, you're seeing the Scottish roads and the country and the castles and, you know, all the stuff that we do throughout our social media. I just really hope you feel a part of that. You know, I genuinely, this has been my greatest desire when it comes to the sort of more funsy personal stuff, is that, you know, you guys really feel a part of that. You know, it's very important to me that that's happening. You know, that's what's going on. You know, and hopefully I get a bit of entertainment as well. You know, that the kids are great. You know, the kids are really, really great. So listen, guys, thank you so much again, and thank you for watching this Sitrep. Like I said, in the future, this is going to be more towards, geared towards, you know, sharing where I'm at and writing the books, you know, where we're at with that, and sharing various parts of that, you know. So, you know, and other ministry stuff. But, you know, it'll be great just to have this monthly, because even this keeps me focused. You know, each month it just keeps me focused, and I can sort of look back on it, you know. But listen, you guys, thank you so much again for watching. You're always in our prayers, and there's a blanket prayer for you, you know, just for those that sort of hear my voice, I just pray for you in the name of Christ, you know, that you find that peace and that joy in life, you know, and hopefully we can sort of help you out a bit with that, you know, with some of you, if you feel alone in this world, you know. So listen, God bless, thank you so much, and I'll keep you up to date.